Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you had a nice day. Well, I went and picked up my new meter today. I'll show it to you tomorrow. I gotta read the instructions and figure out how to use it. It didn't come with test strips, so, and I will not be messaging them again asking for anything else. They've been dealing with my prescriptions for 2 months now, so I couldn't possibly message them and ask them for any more. So perhaps I'll find my old one and be able to use that. You know what I mean? And then the next time I go in there and talk to her in December, I will ask her then. That's what I'm hoping for. So cross your fingers that I'll be able to find it. It's got to be here somewhere. It has to be. It's got to be here somewhere. It might be under my bed, or Lord knows where it could be. Anyway, and let's see. That's what I did today. And let's see. It was very interesting. I've been watching the election results on the TV, so that's what I'm doing right now, because it's election day. We get a new president. I don't know which one will win. I know who I'm hoping for, but this channel isn't about politics. So, and we will not be talking about that because we got to keep the peace, and we don't want anybody in here cussing anybody out because they voted the wrong, because we voted not the way they wanted. So we'll just keep that between ourselves, right? But that's pretty much all I did today. Smokey's in here with me. Yes, she is. She's trying to sleep, but she's listening to me yap a little bit. Anyway, this camera is crooked again. Ugh. Anyway, I hope it's not crooked when I upload it. I really hope it isn't. I don't know. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can straighten it out a little bit. There it is. It's all straightened out. So I hope the first portion of this video isn't crooked at all. And if it is, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Anyway, we left here around 2:30 or so and went and picked up that meter because I really need to check my blood sugars, my glucose, because I'm curious at what it is. So I will check it in the morning. Yes, I will. I got it set on my clock. In my calendar to check it. Like I said, however, I do have, sometimes, when you mention things to people, you tell them things with confidence. You know what I mean? Like, well, I'm not going to give you an example, but somehow, like, let's see. And everything winds up on a little tiny computer, and you're trying to wonder, how on earth did they know about that? And, because I read on a billboard once, it was last month when I was having trouble getting the last month's prescription. I can't remember the name of it, but and I couldn't figure it out, and it was it was frustrating me to death, and I'm telling you, it really was. And so on the way home, I saw something on a billboard that said, "Give it to the boss." Right? Give it to the boss. Well, who's the boss? And that's what I thought. So I thought, okay, I'll message the clinic. And I think that she put that, and I honestly believe she put that on the little computer. And I'm like, do you have to put that on there? She said, we. Nobody's gonna look at it. I'm like, well, who's this we? Who is the we? So basically, anything I say to her or anybody there is put on that little bitty computer. And I never once mentioned to them that I wanted to go to the dentist. No, I didn't. And how did that get on there? I'm just curious. So that means anybody can look in there. Like, I didn't care about the elephant, you know what I mean? That's when I got wind of it, when somebody had put on the computer that I liked African elephant. Well, that wasn't so bad. But sometimes you tell people things in confidence, you know what I mean? That's like telling a best friend, your best friend, something that they're supposed to tell a secret to. I mean, and they go blab it all to all their friends. Well, that's, people do that. So I don't know why I'm so surprised. I don't know why I'm so surprised. I just didn't realize that everything you told them winds up on their little computer. I did not know that. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. I really didn't. It surprised me. And the only place I mentioned going to the dentist is on my videos. That my new insurance would possibly cover dental. I wasn't sure unless I called them. And she told me to schedule an appointment because they can check my gums. No, they won't. The dentist will not check my gums. They won't. I just wanted to do that because I wanted to get my teeth fixed. I wanted to get some dentures so I can eat better. But anyways, I don't know how this stuff winds up on the computer. I really don't. Eventually I will figure it out. I mean, I don't care one way or the other, but it just surprised me when they mentioned things that I never told them. Like, I was like, how would they get that information? They must be able to read my mind. I'm just kidding. I'm really not angry. It just surprised me. And it didn't occur to me until this morning. Like, how did she know I wanted to go to the dentist? The dentist is not going to do anything with your gums. They're not. They're not. A dentist will help me get some dentures, and that's the only reason I'm going to the dentist. I promise, my teeth are fine. I don't have any more toothaches. I just want to be able to eat better. They get mad at me when I don't eat the right food because I need some teeth. But I just don't remember ever mentioning, other than a long time ago, that a doctor said he would help me get my teeth fixed. He did say that a long time ago. I mean, there's a lot of things, like I said, I'm good with long-term memory. It's the short-term stuff. You know what I mean? I can barely remember what I ate for breakfast yesterday. What I ate for breakfast? Chili! Yes, I ate chili for breakfast. I had chili on Monday afternoon and a tuna sandwich. And then Sunday I ate chili. And Saturday night after I made the chili, I had chili. Funny, isn't it? I've eaten a lot of chili because, like I said, I don't want to waste food. But it was just so funny. It's like, and she said, we're the only ones that read it, and I'm thinking, I did exactly what I thought. I'm like, who's this we? Who is we? I didn't understand that at all. So basically, we means anybody can go in there and and look at everything you told your doctor. Whatever happened to people having, you be able to tell people things in confidence, you know what I mean? I'm starting to, maybe that's their way of telling me I need to keep things to myself. I still love you, just in case you watch my videos and that's where you're getting all the information from. I'm not even mad at you, it just blows my mind sometimes. Really. I'm not as naive as you all think I am. I'm really not. I'm not crazy, I'm not nuts, and I don't really need a psychiatrist. When I told her that you'd have to call a psychiatrist if I stayed in this house any longer than spring. Honestly, that's what I said. He said, oh, we can do that. We can help you find one of those. No, I don't need one. I'm just saying. If I don't move soon, I will need one. A psychologist, yes, I'll take one of those, but I don't really need a psychiatrist. Like I said, I'm not as naive as you all might think. I'm not. I'm actually pretty not. The only thing I can't do that well, like I said, is home improvements. I can't read a map, and I can't figure out where anything is. But other than those things, and I can't do math worth a damn. That's what I said. Thank you, the person who created the calculator. Because without the calculator, my math would really suck. I mean it. My math skills suck big time. And I'm not that good of a reader. Yes, I made it to the 12th grade. I mean, I can read, but reading out loud makes me nervous. Honestly. So, it's just food for thought today. This is something I was thinking about last night after an appointment. I said, who is this we business? But I love my clinic a lot. Those doctors are amazing. They really are. But I'm still not going to call them and tell them I need test strips. I'm just going to hunt around and try to find my meter. Yes, I only got one of this other one, so I wouldn't have to buy supplies anymore. But it didn't come with test strips, so I'm not even going to ask them for it. I think I've complained to them enough. I really think. She's the one that told me to call them if I had trouble with the prescription. So I did. So I sent them messages for the last 2 months. And I think they're getting sick and tired of me. But I still love you. Anyway, like I said, just food for thought, just for today. Like I said, doing these videos, very therapeutic, let me tell you. Especially after a long day. And it really hasn't been that long. I was too excited to watch the election coverage. I've had it on all day. All day. All day long. Honestly, until 2:30 when we decided to go out and pick up these prescriptions. And I got mad at Martin for no good reason. So today's was my fault. Honestly. So whatever problem, I caused my own stress. Because I was angry in the first place because I had to message them and tell them that they wouldn't refill my Trulicity. Okay, so they didn't believe me. And then they said something about the pharmacist. She said well, I don't remember the whole message, but I know it was something or something. So I had to take a picture of the box and send it to him. Because when I tried to tell her yesterday when I was in there that, no, I tried to tell her that I was taking the gray one, you know, the 3 milligram one, and said, no, you're supposed to be on the 1.5. Well, I wasn't. So if you're going to blame anybody, blame the pharmacist. See, the pharmacy at HEB, because they're the ones that fill the prescriptions. So I only go with what they prescribe and what they tell me to take. I'm trying to do everything that they tell me to do. You know what I mean? I take all the medicine that they give me. I test my blood sugars when I'm supposed to. You know, and I do all of these things. Yes, I cheat on my diet every now and then. But I don't see any harm in it. Right? I really don't see any harm in it. Now, if I was eating chicken nuggets every single day of the week, right? I would get it. I would get it. But I only have one cheat day a month. And I read somewhere that if you deprive yourself of things, then it makes you miserable. And I don't want to be miserable. So I give myself leeway one day out of the month. right? I got a whole pamphlet of food, of stuff that the nutritionalist gave me. And she was awesome. She even gave me stuff with pictures on it. You know, so I know what a plate of food looks like for a diabetic. You know, it's awesome. It's really awesome. So I know what I'm supposed to eat, and I know what I'm supposed to do. I just feel like sometimes, and she's the only one that, I'm not complaining. I love them so much. You have no idea. But I'm just saying that I just don't understand it sometimes. I really don't. And sometimes it depends on who I'm talking to. Like, I feel like it's my fault. Okay, my blood sugars was 187. And not eating anything. And I didn't eat anything before bed. I didn't do anything. It was just high. That's all it is. That's all it was. And you tell somebody the truth, and you know what I mean? And sometimes, you know, words, sometimes people can say things without actually words. The facial expression says everything. It's like, Martin, I've done it when you're out in public and you see this really hot looking guy, right? I'm not old, and I'm still a lady, and if you got this really good-looking guy that walks by, and how can you not notice? I'm not dead. And they're way too young anyway. You know what happened if I actually went with a guy that was in his 30s? Oh, that cougar. Yeah, that's what I would be, a cougar. It would be younger than my son. Think about that. My son is, what, 33? And if I went after somebody that was in their 30s, he would have a cow, probably. So you can't date him. I wouldn't, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not blind, you know. I know a good-looking fella when I see one. I'm sorry, but I do. It cracks me up sometimes. I'm sorry, I'm just going on and on and on. But I'm in a very good mood now. So, but I'm still not gonna ask for test strips. I'm not. Like I said, I'm gonna see her again in a couple of weeks, and hopefully she won't get mad at me. Because it's not my fault. It isn't my fault I don't have test strips, or maybe it is. It may be. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait a day or two and then call HEB, and man, he's gonna be mad if I have to go out again. Like I said, tomorrow morning, I gotta call and make another appointment. I guess they sent me 2 voicemails and a message saying that it was time for me to make an appointment. Yes, it is. And I will make that appointment. I can't figure out how to do it online. So I'm going to have to call and make one. So that's what I'm going to have to do. Plain and simple. Anyway, well, that's about all I've got for you for today. And, look, my hair is still curled. It is. Tomorrow I gotta wash my hair again and redo it. Except this time I might use the hot rollers and see how that works. Anyway. Okay, everybody. I really want to watch this election coverage, so I'm gonna end my video and say thank you, everybody, for joining me today. And I'm sorry for all the complaining. But, yes. I hope everyone has a blessed Wednesday. And, oh, on the bright side of things, though, you know how amazing that clinic is? They got me through all 3 boxes of Trulicity at once. So I did wind up getting the Trulicity after all. They gave me 3 at once. So I don't have to go, well, I still have to pick up the Jardians, but yes, I don't have to go down there for months. You know, the other thing I'm having trouble with is trying to figure out why I need 2 doctors. Why does it have to be 2? You know what I mean? Why can't there just be one? Because I get confused. Because I don't know who actually I'm supposed to talk to. You know, because they both write prescriptions. They both can call them in. So who am I supposed to talk to? Anyway, I'll have to ask them that question the next time I go in there. Anyway, I'm going to end this video. I really am this time. I promise, nothing else. Nothing else. So, that's all for today. And I promise I will have more for you tomorrow. But I really want to watch this election coverage. I'm kind of anxious to see who the new president's going to be. And our new senator, if there's going to be one. In Texas. Yeah. So, I will see you all in tomorrow night's video. And I promise I won't complain. I love you all. Night, night. Good night, everybody.